Hello everyone, welcome to Honnara's Arts. After I released my very first Varamahalakshmi video for this year, many of you have come back and asked me whether I have this kind of a hands and legs available for sale. And because you all requested so much, I have managed to get only 3 sets of these hands and legs and it is available for sale. The price of this entire set is going to be 8,000 rupees. Now you may ask that why is it only available till here? How about the rest part of the legs and hands? Unfortunately for this year I don't have time and anyone to help me out to make them. So I will be selling it as it is, and these are all fiber hands and legs and are of good quality. Okay, so you will have to make them yourself and it doesn't take more than 3 to 4 hours to make it. Okay, and all you are going to need is pool noodles and wire and cloth and thermocol balls. Okay, in this very same video I will also be explaining to you on how to make this kind of a hands and legs along with the sponge and everything. So do watch this video till the end just to understand on how to make it. But this is a one-time investment for you. It might look like this is going to cost you a lot when compared to the cloth hands and legs, but you all know what is the limitation with cloth hands and legs. You cannot do all varieties of alankaram and it is very rigid. It is not flexible to bend the legs in whichever position you want. So it is not just this video. There are going to be 3 more beautiful alankarams for Varamahalakshmi festival that I am going to release, and I have used various positions for hands and legs, and you are going to be amazed to see how flexible these hands and legs are going to be. And not just that, look at the way these hands and legs are. They look so natural, as if it is a real hands and legs. That is the major speciality about this kind of a realistic thing. You're never going to get it in cloth hands and legs. Okay, and even if you get it, that is going to be expensive, the realistic one, and moreover sometimes it will not be delivered on time and it will not be flexible, it may get torn, so you're going to have all those challenges. But this is going to be a one-time investment for you and you don't have to worry about it. This will not break in case if you are going to drop it down softly, but in case deliberately you are going to drop it down with a hard hit, then this is going to break. Okay, so you will have to maintain this a little carefully, and do not rub one leg with one leg, or with the hands. You have to wrap it in a cloth or in a plastic paper, each and everything separately, and then you will have to store it. So having said that, let me just show you a close-up on how beautiful these hands and legs are. So see how pretty this hands is. And after using these hands, I'm so much in love with these that I don't think I'm going to use any other kinds of hands and legs in the future. Okay, so that is the reason why I'm telling you, in case if you're really crazy about doing your Varamahalakshmi festival in a very grand manner and you want to try different positions, different styles of alankaram, then this is a must buy set. Okay, and as I told you, I have got only 3 sets available with me, and this is what I could manage to get at this particular point. So in case if you want, I suggest you to place the order immediately by sending me a WhatsApp message on this particular number, and it is first come first serve basis. Whoever pays me first, it is going to be booked in their name. Okay, and this is the hands for keeping lotus. It is not just lotus, you can actually use these hands even for your Navratri decorations also, and you can keep weapons also inside it. See how beautiful this is. And you can even put finger rings and all those things. And see how beautiful the legs are. And please do not ask me to send photographs of these items once again, because it's going to be the same product and I'm going to use the same camera to take the photo of the same thing that I have shown you in these videos. So it is not going to look any different from the catalogs or the videos. Okay, so I will not have time to take separate photos and do video calls and all with you to show the products. You will have to rely on whatever I'm showing you now, because it's going to look much more beautiful than what you are seeing here. Okay, So it is not just these, I have also got Andal style hands and legs, and it is going to be goddamn beautiful for this particular posture of Varamahalakshmi, and I have got only one set in that. So let me just show you on how beautiful this hands and legs is, and then I will share the price for this. And these are the andal hands that I was talking about, and this is very helpful in case if you want her to hold her knees like this and so on and so forth. So in these hands you can actually make her even hold a pot of coins also in this way, as if she is carrying the coins, and she can even hold a baby in case if you want to do Santana Lakshmi. So this particular hand is going to be useful for so many new postures, okay? And this is the andal hand set, and this particular set is going to cost you 5,000 rupees. Please remember, in the earlier set where I have charged you 8,000 rupees, it includes 4 hands and 1 legs, and over here it is just going to be 2 hands and 1 leg, because when you put these kind of hands it won't look nice to give the lotus hands, and I don't have lotus hands separately, okay, or Abhaya Hasta, Varada Hasta separately. So you have to buy these as sets only. You will not be getting hands separately, legs separately. These are sold as sets, and in case if you want to buy, you will have to buy it as sets, okay? So let me just show you on how pretty this is. You can even do Padmasana also, and when this gets exposed, it's going to look very beautiful. So now that you have seen hands and legs, you will be interested to understand whether the faces are available for sale. And yes, there are 4 sets of faces available for sale, and each and every face is unique on its own, okay? And I just have one face in each of these varieties. Only 4 faces available for sale, and in case if you are interested to purchase them, then please place the order and make the payment immediately. Once sold, I won't be able to restock it again for this year's Varamahalakshmi festival. And yes, these are all available to be dispatched immediately. When I say immediately, at least give me 3 to 4 days of time, because I'll have meetings and so many other things to attend to, and as soon as I get time, I'll be sending it, and definitely you're going to get it before Varamahalakshmi festival. So now, having said that, let me show you the faces that I have and how beautiful they are. This is the first face. See how beautiful this is. You're going to get it with the jewelry as well, and it's going to come with this artificial eyelashes. So if you're able to see, there is artificial eyelashes that I've put. But while shipping it, I'll be removing these eyelashes, otherwise it's going to get damaged. I'm going to send it in a separate pack, which you'll have to paste it on top of the face. So please don't worry about the glue and all. It will already have a glue. All you need to do is just stick it on the upper part of the eyes where this black line is there. If you just stick it on top of it, that will do. And see how pretty she looks. So this is the first face which is available, and each of these faces are going to cost you 6,000 rupees. And this is my WhatsApp number on which you will have to send me a message in case if you want to purchase any of these faces. And there are faces available with Vibhuti also. I'll tell you how it's going to be beneficial for you to buy with Vibhuti. It is because you can actually use this for Navratri also. For Navratri, you can use the same face as Durga, and you can worship her by just putting weapons in the hand. And for Varamahalakshmi festival, you can just use her as Lakshmi and worship her, okay? See how beautiful this is. Look at her earrings. She has got a peacock earring, necklace. This is the second face. Let me show you the next one. And before I show the next one, you might be interested to know where you can actually put the threads. There are 4 holes over here. As you can see, 1 hole and 2 holes and 3 and 4. And you might be wondering, like, why is it that this face doesn't have a crown? Let me tell you, this kind of a face is very special because you can make different kind of hairstyles for this because it doesn't have a crown. And in my next videos, I'll be showing you on how many different hairstyles can be done for this kind of a face, and this is one of my most favorite faces. So you can just buy a human wig which comes, okay, and you can just use a big thermocol to place over here so that it forms like a head, and on top of it you can just put that the hair wig. And you can do many types. You can do andal kondai, you can do a proper hair bun, you can do in the latest PS movie and all, Kunjaivi has actually used a particular kondai, so that is also available for sale, and that particular kondai is 1500 rupees, the one which I have used in my previous video. So you can actually use all of these varieties. So at the down you tie it to the coconut over here, and at the top you can keep a thermocol ball, and on top of it you can put the hair wig, and you can dress her up in many ways year on year for your Varamahalakshmi festival. And this is going to be a masterpiece and a showstopper. Anybody who comes to your house, they are going to ask you where did you find this particular face, okay? And moreover, this is fiber. It is not a POP. So it is not very difficult to maintain it, but yes, you have to be a little careful so that it doesn't get damaged. And this is the next one. This also has vibhuti, but still it is very pretty. I don't know why this time I'm loving the faces which has got vibhuti on it. These are all skin color, but actually for the camera it is coming out to be orange, but they are very beautiful skin color. Okay. And this is the last face which is available. This is bit orangish in shade, but it looks very beautiful. And don't worry about it that there is going to be slight difference in the color of the face and to the hands and legs, okay, because even in my video the face that I have used, it's orangish, but the hands are skin color. It won't make a difference. It is still going to look fine and it's still going to look beautiful. So now I know that not everyone will be able to buy the fiber face which costs 6,000 rupees. Some of them would want a little lower range faces also, but still beautiful. And for all of you, I have bought this beautiful face of for Lakshmi, and this particular face is actually that of Gauri face, but it can as well be used for Lakshmi also. But I'll tell you what is the speciality of this. This is not a full circle. Majority of the faces that you find in the market which looks like this are of two things. One thing, it's going to be of a POP, which means you have to maintain it very carefully, and the second one is it's going to be a full face, which means you cannot tie it to a coconut. The speciality about this face is it is not a full face, it is a half face, though it looks like a full face. And look how pretty she looks. And these things are not attached, these things are optional. In case if you want to put a real flower, you can as well put it for her and decorate her in any possible ways. But when you buy this face, you are also going to get these two. So this face is going to cost you 2,500 rupees. And please remember, I have only 10 pieces in this one, only 10 pieces. And if it gets over, then there is no time left for me to buy and to make it like this and to take orders and deliver it to you. Okay, I'm sorry, I had no idea that I am going to sell faces this year. I had almost given up my idea, but because many of you came back to me and you started asking that you really want to buy faces from me, that is why I have introduced new kind of faces this time. Okay, let me just show you on where to tie threads for her and how beautiful she looks at the back side also. This is made of fiber, it's not made of POP. Okay, so maintenance is comparatively a little easy, but still you have to be a little careful. You have to cover her up when she is not being used and all that. So this is something that can be removed. Okay, these two things. Let me give you a close-up. And see how pretty she looks. Look at her jewelry, her earrings. It is based on this Bharatanatyam style that I have done this time, because many of you like my Bharatanatyam style jewelry and all. And if you turn at the back side, you see it is made of fiber. And unfortunately, there aren't any holes given for the threads, but there are holes given for the earrings over here. Okay, if you can see very clearly this side and this side. So I will be sending wires also along with this particular face, and that wire, it is very thin and it will go over here and it is going to tie with your coconut very nicely. Okay, so you can just use the same ones, the same holes, but when you turn it in the front, you won't be able to see the holes. So what you will have to do is you just need to remove the earrings which comes with the glue like this, and you will be finding the holes over here. So first remove the earrings completely and put the string or the thread, whatever you want to do, and on top of it you can stick the earrings, so the thread will also not be shown and still it will be there. Okay, so that way, see how beautiful this face is and how pretty she looks. So let me just show you on how to put kondai for her. Tie her to the coconut first, tie the face to the coconut, and then I'm going to send you this also. So this you can put it at the back like this. Okay, and then this is the second kondai that I'm going to send you guys. So this kondai, put it on top of this flower. In fact, if you want, you can tie it also, tie both of them together. And that is it, she's done. See how pretty this looks. And in case if you want to put her a real flower, even in that case I suggest you to use this particular kondai, fix this first, and on top of this you can put a real flower also. That way also she is going to look very beautiful. And you can use hairs for her, either you can use a jada or a free hair, whichever style you want, you can use it for her and she is going to look even more gorgeous. So as I said, I have only 10 pieces of this face left. In case if you want to buy, then please place the order and make the payment immediately. It is first come first serve basis if anyone purchases it, and if the stock is over, this will not be restocked for this year's Varamahalakshmi festival. So now this is the fiber face. Let me show you the metal face which is available this time. Last time when I released the videos and all, I had actually used my real silver face with this Bharatanatyam set, and so many of you liked it and you started asking, is this set available along with the face? And because of you guys, I have got this particular face for you all this time that you can actually purchase. And this is not pure silver, it is like a sort of white metal. Okay, and it is so beautiful. It's exactly like the face which I have for my Varamahalakshmi festival, the pure silver face. It's exactly like that. It has got holes also to tie. Okay, so this particular face is available for 2000 rupees for sale. Okay, and again I have only 10 pieces in this face also. So all of you who want to purchase, you have to start pinging me, placing your orders and making the payment immediately. If it is once sold, then I won't be able to restock them. And please remember, especially for this face, the painting, it will not be painted first. Okay, and because I don't have time right now, I'll be painting them only based on orders, and this particular paint is going to take at least 3 days for drying. So this particular face is not available for sale immediately. You will have to wait at least for 3 to 4 days after you place the order for me to ship, and again after shipping depends on the courier and everything, on how many days it's going to take to reach you. But definitely everything can be arranged for your Varamahalakshmi festival, provided you place the orders well in advance. Okay. So having said that, I have shown you all the faces which are available for this Varamahalakshmi festival. I think now it is time for you guys to have a look at how to make the hands and legs and the entire body structure for this Varamahalakshmi. So stay tuned and watch this entire video without fail. So this is the structure that we are going to use today. So we are going to have a big steel box filled with rice, and on top of it we are keeping a kalash, which is again going to be filled with rice or whatever is the choice or for you, or it can even be filled with dry fruits, as we do it for all Lakshmi festivals. And we have used foam sheets over here, thin foam sheets, to cover the chest area as well as the shoulders. Okay, so now let me just explain to you on what is going to be the bone structure for this particular thing and how we are going to give support, because the kind of alankaram which we are going to do, it needs a very sturdy support, otherwise it's not going to hold the weight or the shape of the idol that we want to achieve. So now, as you can see, we have created this kind of a bone structure over here, and basically what we have used is a single pipe to which we have connected various horizontal pipes using this plus connector. Okay, so you can actually put PVC pipes and cut it in various sizes, and you can put it anywhere in any of these holes. So that is what we have done. The first step comes over here at the neck portion of the kalash. This is where we are going to fix the hands, and the second one comes down. The second one is going to be used for connecting the the third and the fourth hand. So we are going to show you why we are going to need it at this level and what is the measurement that we have taken. As and when we start doing it, you will understand at what level you have to cut this. Okay, it all entirely, this measurement depends on this particular size of the structure that you have taken. So now on top of this, we are going to have one more structure over here horizontally, a very small structure, so that we can put the tomalas. Let me just show you that. So now we have kept the tomala over here to start with. Why? Because the size of the face that I am taking is also very big, and on top of it the crown comes, and the tomala should start on top of the crown. Okay, and we are going to put somewhere around 2 to 3 tomalas, just like the way we have we see in the temples and all, and that's the reason why we have done this structure. Okay, so I will tell you how to take these measurements, or rather you can consider that this particular step should be above the crown of your mukut. Above the crown of your Lakshmi face. Okay, that will be the approximate length wherein you will have to cut and make this. So this is very simple to make this particular structure, and it's not going to take, like, let's say more than half an hour to 45 minutes for you to make. Just that you have to get your measurements correct. So to tie the structure and the hands and legs and everything, we are going to use zip ties over here. Many of you would have seen it in case if you are a frequent traveler in the flights and all. And this is very sturdy, and this is one of the best options that you can get, and it actually comes in white or transparent color, which means you can use it for any kind of decorations. So I hope you all have liked this video. If so, please click on the like button and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to click on the bell icon to get automatic notifications every time I release a new video. Thank you.